comedy. Yeah. This is called If This Song Was Human. If this song was human, that would be strange. The chorus would probably be its brain. The melody, I guess, would be its hands and feet. And the rhythm would be the heartbeat. And the harmony, well, this may sound weird, but I think that would be the song's beard. This is not a full song, I only wrote a portion. So if this song were human, it'd be an abortion. Guys, that song didn't have a chorus, so there was no brain. Brain hadn't formed yet, it's okay. You shouldn't abort songs, is what I'm saying. It's wrong. Alright, a little about me. I am recently unemployed, which is fantastic. Sometimes people clap for that, since I've been telling people that. No, don't clap, because that's what I'm saying, right? People will clap for that. Think about it. As far as you guys know, I'm behind on my mortgage and losing my car, and you're giving me a round of applause. It's like, oh, I have leukemia, round of applause. Like, no, that's not how it works. But it's great. I had a seasonal job, and now I'm done with it for a little while. So now what I do is I sleep till about 11, and then I get up for a little while, and then I go back to sleep, but this time with sweatpants, so it's different. And then I wake up and I get on Facebook and I play a game called Farmville, or excuse me, Cityville, which for those of you who don't know is Farmville after the Industrial Revolution. So it's an updated version. But I was getting burned out from my job. I worked at Boston Duck Tours. And I was the guy that sold the tickets to people and helped them out. But I was getting so tired because you deal with the dumbest people imaginable in a job like that. I would have people who would hand me their credit card, and as I'm swiping it for $35 a person, mind you, they ask me what the tour is. Like, is that how you just go through life? Do you just hand restaurant money and ask them what kind of food they have? Do you get into a cab and give the guy money and say, hey, where are we going? Do you just put the money on the dresser and then ask the hooker, hey, you don't have a penis, right? Like, these people, they don't plan ahead. So I become their travel agent, too. It's amazing that I've lived in Boston for like a year and a half, and apparently I know more about the city because they want to know the real Boston. They say, what can I do to learn the real Boston? I want to see the real city, you know? And I tell them after a while, I tell them, look, if you want to see the real Boston, I would check out Roxbury. Go for the nightlife. So go at night, leave your car, walk around on foot. It'd be great. Guys, I send enough rich, white, dumb Southern tourists to Roxbury, and that is redistribution of the wealth. All right, that's an economic plan for everybody. I was listening to the radio the other day. There was this commercial for a remote car starter that could start your car from 3,000 feet away. That's what they're going to advertise it. Who the hell needs to start their car from over a half mile away? And was that like the feature that these guys' business model was built around? Hey man, you know what I need? To be able to start my car a half an hour before I get to it. Because I don't understand that. Or was it just like they made the thing and then they were just like gradually walking away and it was like, holy shit, Bob. We should tell them about this. Because to me, a remote car starter is just a chance for a friend of mine to be an asshole and run me out of gas. Or maybe just like he knows I'm getting drunk, so he's like, well, make sure he doesn't drive. He's not going to have a choice. But there's also, I listen to the radio, and I think the most entertaining thing on the radio is the really far out broadcasts that just predict the rapture. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The ones that are just predicting 24/7 the coming of like the Lord and the end of times. Because to me, those are crazy. I was listening to one over Thanksgiving where you had some guy that was saying, hey man, there's been signs. We might have had a 40-day warning. So the end of the world, just as a heads up, guys, might be December 7th and 8th. But the guy said, might be. God hadn't told him directly, so he wasn't sure. And that's really not something you can not be sure about. It's kind of important. You can't just be like, it's the weather. It's like, you can't be like, hey guys, this might be the end of times, maybe just Tuesday. We need to know these things. But and then they said like when that happens, like we all have to make a choice to either accept or deny Jesus or deny God at that point, and we can be with Him. And I don't know about you guys, but if the clouds part and a benevolent Godhead cracks through and a burst of flashing white light begins levitating souls into the sky to bless them, I'm probably not going to be standing there like, I need a little more proof. Not buying this. It'd be pretty clear cut. So I went to the website, overcomerministry.org, if you guys are interested, all right? Looks like a 1998 GeoCities page that hasn't been updated at all. And I say that because there's a section of the page called the Daily Word that's been updated 3 times since August. So that's daily. And you read, and they're predicting the end of the world in August back then, too. That was one of the predictions. Then, again in October. So pretty much, I think it's just 7 dudes that are just taking turns missing. Like, I missed last week. I gotta wait at least a year till I forget who I was. And they want you to get a shortwave radio so you can hear what they have to say. Now, I don't want to call them a cult, because that may be a little harsh, but if you're broadcasting primarily through shortwave radio, you might be a cult. That's just a rule of thumb that I think is good for everyone to keep in mind. But I really hope I'm here for the rapture. I really do hope I'm here for the end of the world. You guys realize, because you realize how amazing a time we live in? We are sending rovers into deep space. We're landing robots on Mars and splitting atoms to discover the God particle of the universe. Like 100 years ago, the Wright brothers were just like, hey guys, we got this bird shit figured out, we think. And now we're doing all this. It's going to be, if we stick around for 50 more years, stuff's going to be so amazing. I am so jealous of the people that get to live after me that I hope that no one does. That's really what I'm saying. I want that to be the end. All right, I got another song, and then I'll turn it over to I think Justin, you're next, right?
No, the feature.
Oh, for someone else. But I'm going to play one more song and then get out of here. I remember what I did with my pick. Hold on. This is going well. Put it in my pocket. Does anybody have a pick? Disappeared. What?
Use your fingers.
Oh, I'm not very good at that. No, I just had it though. That's a weird thing, man. This is like a penny.
I got nothing.
Oh, here it is.
All right.
Sorry. Pretend that didn't happen. Alright. Sometimes I get a little depressed. I think everyone gets a little depressed. This is the song to help you kind of find perspective to get you through those hard times. This world is corrupt, full of liars and cheats. It's each to his own as the ozone depletes. It seems to get worse week by week. But if I were you, I wouldn't lose sleep. All the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. The water is polluted and the air is getting warmer. This whole wide world's on the brink of disaster. But if you ask me, I tell you that none of it matters, because we're all gonna die. Isn't that great? We're all gonna die. I can't wait. Why would I ever wanna be stuck here forever? The universe has probably seen better. That's why I have to for more bad weather. Cause when we go, we might as well all do it together. We're all gonna die. Yeah, we're all screwed. We're all gonna die, even the douchebags too. So, crack a beer, smoke a joint and relax. Say fuck the world if it don't love you back. Who gives a shit if you're living in a van? Cause at the end of it all, life is a one-night stand. Here's the comment, guys. Why would I ever wanna be stuck here forever? The universe has probably seen better. That's why I root for more bad weather, cause it'll make the news that much better, right? And if you don't like this song, you won't find me grieving. I don't really care, cause one day you'll all stop breathing.